Welcome back to Vor's Physical Media. I'm Vanessa. Please like our video. It lets us know that you actually like the content that we are putting out. It also helps YouTube algorithm get more of our videos out there for people like you and people like us. Don't forget to comment down below and keep subscribing. Like I said, this is actually going to be review number 2 from Kino Lorber, and we have The Best of Times, starring Robin Williams and Kurt Russell. And let me tell you, this movie is hilarious. And here's your back. And like I said in the other video, Kino Lorber does not put disc artwork on their discs, but they do have their label on their discs. So I guess you could still consider that disc artwork because they actually do something with theirs instead of just leaving it all black. So this movie is a comedy that deals with life, hope, dreams, everything that you had, and getting even. So in 1972, Taft High School was playing their rivals Bakersfield in a football game. And Robin Williams' character is Jack Dundee, and Kurt Russell plays Reno Hightower, and he is actually the quarterback. And Taft was considered the underdogs. They weren't great, but they had Reno Hightower, who was an amazing quarterback. Absolutely. He actually, while everybody was wearing black shoes, he purposely came out in white shoes. He said that the white shoes were pretty much like his good luck charm. And Taft wasn't great at sports at all until Reno pretty much came along. So Jack, played by Robin Williams, drops the ball in the biggest game ever and has never ever forgiven himself at all. It's like this is like something that hangs over him even as an adult. He still watches this game secretly and gets mad at himself every single time he watches this, but it's his fault. He dropped the ball. He had butterbeer fingers. I mean, what do you expect? But now, 13 years later, obviously, people have gotten married, they have kids, they have jobs, you know, life happens. And, well, of course, Dundee wants to redeem himself no matter what. He's tired of being called Butterfingers. He's tired of not forgiving himself for dropping the ball. So his only solution to this is to challenge the Bakersfield team from 1972 to replay the game. So now he's got to convince everyone who played the game from 1972 to either come back to Taft to get in shape, to get ready, to play them. Well, I mean, when you get older, you are not as fit and shape as you were in high school. Let's admit it. Okay, everybody does not look the same like they did or like they did in high school. Okay, and if you did, I'm proud of you. Good for you. I can tell you right now, I do no. Okay, but his way of getting this team to pretty much come back together again is to do some shady things. So Dundee goes to his father-in-law, who of course is the coach of Bakersfield, and challenges Bakersfield again to replay the game. That the deal is everybody who was in the game before has to be in the game again. Well, of course, Bakersfield has no problem. They have stayed in shape. They're good to go. They're like unstoppable. Well, Taft, their quarterback, which is Kurt Russell, Reno, has got bad knees. I mean, he's older. It's been 13 years. You know, playing football does wear and tear on your body. And he didn't want to do it. He's like, no. And the only way he would do it is obviously if he can convince everybody else to do it. Well, everybody was, you know, kind of on the iffy whether they should do it or not. And then they decide that maybe we shouldn't do this. So, of course, Dundee's like, well, shit, this is happening, so I gotta figure out how to have this happen. Well, Bakersfield mascot is a tiger. So he gets a tiger costume, dresses up in it. He goes to the local bar, throws paint on some of the wives, and destroys their local, I guess, local legion, I would say that it is, and saying that they suck and tigers rule. And then it was, yeah. So, of course, Taft's like, I'm not taking this. We are joining. We are doing this. Well, it's a lot harder than you think. Like I said, like, they have to try to get back in shape to replay this game. And little did they know that it was actually Dundee's fault. That one, they were in this mess, and two, what he did to get them to play the game. Well, Reno eventually finds out what it is, what he's done towards the end of the movie, and he was not going to put him back in the game. He's like, no, you were not going to redeem yourself. You were not going to do this. You did this to us in the first place. I don't trust you. I'm angry with you. And finds a way to keep him in the locker room. Well, in the game, the 13-year later game, he wore black shoes. He had to put cortisone shots in his knees, like, to play this game. Well, when they come back on halftime and he comes back out, he changes his shoes. And that was it. That was it for everybody. They knew right then and there he meant business. So that's pretty much what this movie is about. This movie is about Robin Williams' character, Jack Dundee, trying to redeem himself for what he did in high school, because he cannot let it go. And he just does these horrible things to these poor people to get them to join back up. It's very funny at times, because, I mean, come on, you've got Robin Williams, but definitely Robin Williams and Kurt Russell do such an amazing job as their banter back and forth, and then their banter between their wives back and forth. It's absolutely hilarious. It's definitely worth your time. So this movie actually came out in 1986. This runs 104 minutes, and obviously it is 1080p. There is special features, and it is the audio commentary by director Roger Spitzwood and screenwriter Ron Shelton, and it's got theatrical trailers. If you have not seen this movie, I would definitely just pick it up, because I would rate this a 5 out of 5, absolutely, you know, hands down the board. This movie was absolutely hilarious and funny, and it definitely, like I said, the last one, it kept your attention, absolutely. Like, we couldn't stop laughing watching this movie. We couldn't stop watching this movie. It was such a great movie, very heartfelt movie. And of course, like Charles has said before, he played, you know, high school football, so that definitely brought up memories for him. I'm obviously a girl, did not play high school football. But I remember I loved watching football in high school. But definitely, I would definitely pick this up. Kino Lorber, like I said in the last video, always has sales going on. You can definitely go pick this up. I don't think it cost us very much at all when we first got it. So definitely like, comment, and subscribe. And definitely run. Don't walk. Go buy this movie. It's hilarious. and we will definitely see you on the next one.